gonna lie, I'm new to the series. I'm very interested.
So are
in
we.
it.
So are we.
Oh.
Yeah.
Season 3, we started season 3.
Yeah, we
Oh. Do you have any spoilers for us for the next season?
Oh dear.
What can we tell
What can we tell?
Whisper.
Why not?
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Well, there is a character from season 1 that I know was a fan favorite and a favorite of ours, Vlad, the tailor.
He makes a return this
Makes
season.
a return.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Very exciting. You can say that.
we can say that. We can say, I think Vinci having his design stolen and him having to battle himself is a revelation. And that's something that he's dealing with the entire season as well. All of our characters have go through their own sort of journey this year, and Zoe sort of finally stands up for himself. Zoroaster. He has to figure out who he is separate from Da Vinci, and discover perhaps that he's a hero in his own right.
Well, I think all the characters are facing a similar journey and problem here, which is actually what most of us face at some time in our life, which is, who am I, and do I take responsibility for the things that I've done to other people, and it's kind of a maturing thing, but they're all going to see that in some capacity they're their own worst enemy, and then how will they deal with that, and will they repair relationships, and will they start new ones, or will they take responsibility? So
Yeah.
it's a very character, and it's the way we attack these stories really from the inside out, rather than we went into the season with that amazing cliffhang of here comes the Ottoman army, our forces, and oh, there's my mom. Okay, so there's a place to start. That was a really exciting challenge for us. It's like,
As new writers coming in, that's what we
wow,
what we got.
okay.
We're like, oh,
now what?
yeah.
As new writers come in, did you have to pull back on if you were watching the series before, oh, I really wish this would happen, and then you kind of have to say, no, we gotta.
You have to build it.
You have to build from there, yeah.
Yeah. No, and we always start from characters, and we've got some great characters and an amazing cast, but really deep and interesting and complex characters. So we actually put a big board up, and a cork board in our office in LA, and put the characters' pictures up there, and just started talking about them and writing. What do they want? What do they need? Who do they love? Who do they hate? And as if they were our friends, not an historical character. We always try to attack it from stuff. It's just more fun to write something that you relate to, and it's stronger and better drama if you're writing about your relationship with your dad or whatever it is. That's where the meat comes from, and that's where we started. And then the plot. We have as much, even more, for lack of a better word, adventure coming this season, but it's all adventure that comes from character. It's all from testing our characters and knocking them off their pedestal and seeing if they can get up and fight the good fight.
That's
Save the
power.
world.
Love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. I'm experiencing
Yeah, no, it was great. We spent the first 2 weeks of the season just really talking about what we knew about these people, what we thought we knew about these people, and what we hope for them in the future, and really sort of explored. Really sort of dug deeper than I think the show has before into who these people were and what their relationships were with each other, and were they healthy relationships? Should they move on from that, or should they embrace it? And it's been a blast writing from a character standpoint on the show, because the characters are so interesting, because they're steeped in history, but also we have such leeway, because we don't know who Leonardo da Vinci was at this time in history. We know the bearded genius from later on, and so we get to play around a little more with this time period, and really figure out how he became the person that we know. And it's just been an exciting time for us in the writers' room.
Okay.
Cool.
it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.